fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio.
I thought before he got to the UFC that he could be UFC heavyweight champ.
Miocic really trying to pour it on now.
Oh! Miocic somehow staying on his feet.
Physically, I was never hurt in a fight like that.
Stipe Miocic.
Making a case to be the greatest heavyweight ever.
Stipe Miocic, my man.
How you doing, sir?
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
You like my hat?
It looks beautiful. Thanks,
You
man.
got to represent. I'm surprised you're not wearing one. I'm the guy that's wearing it.
I got one in the car.
Heavyweight champion of the world. And I'm meeting you at a firehouse.
I love it. I love being a fireman, man. I wanted to give back, and so I was thinking about being a police officer, a fireman, or a Coast Guard or something to that point. I didn't know how fighting was going to turn out, and here we are.
Oh! You're much bigger than watching you on TV because you fight the big guys and you look a little bit slimmer. But you're a big guy. You're the type of fireman I want carrying me out of the house if something's happening. You seem like you're strong enough to do the job, you know?
I hope so. I hope so. I mean, that's what I do.
Want to take us for a tour?
Yeah, I'd love to. I'd love to. This is the bay. You know, we have a couple squads. This is our front line. You know, we have more than one call. This is our backup squad. These are our engines. This is our main engine.
What's the feel when you guys do get the sirens and you do get the call that we're going out, we got to go to work?
You know, it just depends what kind of call it is. It's like a fight. The more you do, the easier it gets.
You're a fireman. You got two of the toughest jobs in the world.
You know, I'm just the same guy. Come to the station, work. Of course, I got a belt for being a heavyweight champ. But I have a great group of guys that we got each other's backs. And just like the fighting game, it's individual, but you're on a team. You have a training schedule. You have people that have your back. It's the same thing. So this is where our equipment's at, where our gear's at.
When you come in here, it's like a different feel.
Oh yeah. When I'm putting this gear on, I know I'm going to a fire or it could be a fire. I know that it could be serious, and it's just like a fight. They both go hand in hand. You got to be calm and collected, know what you're going to do when you walk in there, in the house or the octagon. That's what I love about firefighting. It reminds me so much of fighting.
Switch just goes off.
Yep.
The gear's on now.
Ready to roll.
I mean, it can be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything. You never know. But I've had ladies, I have chest pains. We checked her out, and she looked normal. We're like, okay, good. We gave her some aspirin to start off, then we're gonna give her some nitro, and she's like, I feel so much better, no more chest pain. I'm like, oh, great. And as I was talking to her, getting information, she went out. Yeah, and so I brought her back, actually. I started CPR, shocked her. She was in a shock to rhythm, and brought her back. It was probably the most intense 3 minutes of my entire life.
Some of the toughest men in the world step inside an octagon but could never imagine putting on this gear.
I've been helped my whole life with a lot of things, and it's my way of giving back, and I love helping people.
The boys are eating. We're gonna take a seat.
Yeah, please do.
You're a firefighter before you started fighting, right? Mm-hmm. So you saw Stipe from the beginning of his career to the heavyweight champ. What did you guys think when this guy goes, I'm gonna start doing mixed martial arts?
When we hired him, I was skeptical, to say the least, because I knew we were hiring a guy who, fresh out of paramedic school, who gets punched in the head and gets hit, and I'm like, is this really what we want to do? But it took 2 shifts, and we realized he's solid. He's as good as they come.
Presenting the challenger, Stipe Miocic.
You got booed in Brazil.
Oh, I did.
They hated you.
Terribly.
But you made 45,000 people quiet.
44,985.
You know him to the number.
Yeah, because 15 were there for me. He was at Brazil. He went to the fight.
It was amazing. It was one of the best nights ever.
You cry?
I don't really think that.
You cried. Did you cry?
I cried like a bitch.
You did?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen a change in him at all?
No.
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 The same exact guy?
Yeah, he knows. I think we change more because we give him more of a hard time now since he won the championship. But we feel that it's our role to beat him down and keep his head as small as we can because it's enormous to begin with.
He's the heavyweight champion of the world. This guy doesn't get beat down.
It doesn't matter to us, man. There's still toilets to clean. He's been here 6-7 years now,
7 years.
but he's still one of the lower guys here.
Yeah.
So, you know, seniority goes a long way in the fire service, and he doesn't have it here. So,
And you do it all.
The day we got back from Brazil, he gave me like a plunger or whatever, scrubber. He's like, hey, good luck. And I'm like, all right, well.
So you won the heavyweight championship on Saturday.
Yeah.
Here's your plunger.
Yeah,
Get back to work.
Good luck with that.
From the sold-out arena in Phoenix, Arizona.
How much did you learn that night, being in there with a former champion?
That's the day I knew I could be the heavyweight champion of the world.
So where we're going?
We are going to my gym now. It's right down the street, about 10 minutes away.
From the firehouse?
Yep.
Why strong style? Why that gym?
I was going back to school after I got done with college. As where I was working at like a fitness gym, just training people, making money. The owner was friends with Dan the Bull Bobish. He used to fight early UFC, early Pride. You know, they're like, hey, can you come wrestle with me? I'm like, yeah, for sure. The guy's like 330 pounds. He's a freak athlete. Worked out with him, and, you know.
You just walked in the door and were like, maybe I'll start trying to fight?
Well, not right away, because I didn't want to actually get punched in the face.
It does suck.
Yeah, it does suck. So I walk in, and they're like, you're going to spar? And I was like, no, we're not going to. I'm not sparring. I'm just going to wrestle and do pad work like I always do. And they're like, no, you're going to spar. I'm like, no, I don't have a mouth guard. We didn't have no headgear. We had these, with boxing gloves, but they're like those crappy ones. And I started sparring, and I got hit. And I'm like, hey, you know, it ain't that bad. Like, I can do this.
Oh, look at that. Stipe, look at that picture on the front.
It's a good-looking dude right there, right?
Let's take a look around this place. This is a really big gym.
Yeah, man. We have almost 1,000 members.
Marcus. I've heard you say his name time and time again. Your sensei, your best friend, you say, huh?
Yeah, dude, I love that man. He's amazing.
There he is.
There's a big end.
How you doing, Daniel?
Marcus, nice to see you again.
Nice to see
I saw you out in Dallas before Stipe defended
Yep,
the title.
Yep, I remember.
You didn't really want too much of conversation. You know, it was business at that point, right?
Yeah, we had some serious task at hand.
Down goes Dos Santos. Stipe Miocic retains his UFC heavyweight title. No judges needed this time around.
Coach, it's not very often you get to see a guy go all the way through the ranks of the UFC. We saw that with Stipe.
The journey's been amazing. You know, I thought from day one, I thought before he got to the UFC that he could be UFC heavyweight champ. You know, obviously there's a lot of things that can go wrong and go right.
Journeys involve peaks and valleys. The valleys seem to be
Always.
while the ascents kind of go steady. You were doing this. Then here comes Stefan Struve.
Miocic just hurt. Struve's gonna finish it here. That might do it. A clean knockout for Stefan Struve.
Physically, I was never hurt in a fight like that, like ever.
Those uppercuts from Struve, brutal.
He's never seen it. I've never been part of it.
Yeah,
And so,
it was hard to see him like that.
When there is defeat, some people don't handle it well.
You're right.
You guys kept plowing away.
Have to. There's no option. What's the option? Quit? I mean, you can't quit. He's not a quitter.
He never
I'm
looked
not a
at
quitter.
you. He
Other
never
coaches-
looked at you and said,
No.
no.
No. Part of Stipe's success is his mental attitude toward things. You know, like I've learned a lot from him. You know, I watch him during all these stressful situations, you know, and I'm a little high-strung, to say the least, you know. You know, but like I watch him and I see how he handles situations, you know, and the pressure's immense. I mean, you're there, you know, and how you handle that and how you continue to grow and how you're able to perform underneath those circumstances. Tough.
From the sold-out arena in Phoenix, Arizona.
Now we got Junior Dos Santos, former champion,
Yeah.
Phoenix, Arizona.
It's time.
Well, I was awesome.
They closed the door. Instant classic.
Yep.
Both men still looking for a finish.
Oh, big left hook to their feet here in Phoenix. Stipe's turning it on. They go the distance. What a fight. What a war.
How much did you learn that night, being in there with a former champion?
That's the day I knew I could be the heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah. He came out of the cage, and we went into the back room. He sat down and said, I can fight him tomorrow and I'll win. I go, I know.
Right away. No ifs, ands, buts
No,
about
it
it.
was right then.
Right when I sat down.
That was your moment.
Right when I
you knew.
lost, and I swam out of that cage like a little baby, I knew I could be heavyweight champ of the world.
Ever since losing to JDS, he's just put it all together.
He knows how good he can be, and that's a very dangerous thing for the heavyweight division. He is so confident now, and that just bleeds and shows in the octagon.
When you started making a beeline towards that title, you had to fight some big-name guys. Mark Hunt, Andre Arlovsky. Fast forward a year and a half. We're standing in Brazil, 45,000. Hey, Marcus, how cool is this?
Yeah, right, exactly, yeah.
You know what was cool? What happened a minute and a half later, right?
Yeah.
Mauricio aggressively attacking.
Oh, that's it! It is all over! Stipe Miocic is the new UFC heavyweight champion!
You know, he steps back, hit him with that right hand, on that angle. You know, these little things that happen in the fight, like, he's been working on them for a long time, it's in his head. To be able to take that and do it in a fight in the split second, is awesome. But then he gets done, and I go, oh, shit, here he comes. He was like, whoo, across the cage, jumping over. We're trying to fight our way up there to meet him,
I'm the world champ! I'm talking about! I'm the world champ!
It was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That was so much fun.
Unbelievable.
Stipe Miocic, his star continues to shine.
The journey, with him has been almost more important than the belt and the championship. Being able to go through something like this with somebody like him, there's been so many good points that we've enjoyed together.
Yeah.
Throughout these fights, good, another obstacle, we overcome it, good, let's move forward again,
Love it.
It's awesome.
With your baseball background, do you ever think this could have been?
Oh! Warning track.
Hey, this dude can actually hit a baseball, huh? Cleveland has had a long history of coming close but not actually winning the championship.
Yeah.
You felt the heartbreak.
Oh, yeah.
You broke the curse. The city loved it.
Oh.
They needed it. And then they started rolling.
Believe in Cleveland. Savor it. Soak it in. The Cavaliers are NBA champions.
The Cleveland Indians are going to the World Series.
The Cavs won and the Indians made it, Game 7. It was so close. Broke the curse or not, I'm just happy that we have something to celebrate. We have champions in the city. We're not just always runner-up or getting there and just not, finishing it up.
It's a nice stadium.
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it's
Awesome, man. Imagine when it's packed and full,
I can't hit that baseball.
We'll make you hit it. I'll show you how.
There's actually no chance that I hit one, Stipe. I've been in baseball fields before, but
Yeah.
this is one of the nicer ones. It's got to be crazy in here at night.
Oh, it's awesome. It's packed. People are going nuts.
You're a huge sports fan, but you weren't a basketball player, you weren't a football player, you're a baseball player.
Love baseball. It was a game of inches. That's why I loved it so much. It was a game of inches. And, it made me a better person just because it taught me to be patient and just a team aspect and working together. And, great, working as a team makes, great things. If you guys all work together, big things can happen.
I can't help but wonder, with your baseball background, you ever think this could have been?
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I gave it my shot. It didn't work out. A lot of guys are big, hit the ball far, throw the ball fast. Run faster than I do, and it didn't work out. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm happy where I'm at, and I love what I do.
Let's go watch you hit some balls.
All right, let's hope I do well. How you doing, Coach? I watched this guy when I was young. Oh, it was awesome. Everything good, though?
Yeah, everything good. See Gomer yet?
No. He said he saw my big head, so I don't know.
Good.
Right? What's up, homie?
My man, Daniel, nice to meet you, brother. Big fan.
Double X? No, I'll use extra large. Sure? Yeah. Fine swing still?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
I'm excited, man. People want to see Stipe Miocic hit a home run. Hey, this dude can actually hit a baseball, huh?
Oh! Warning track!
You gonna take some swings too?
They're telling me to try it. I don't know. I'll probably embarrass myself. I'll give it a shot. It's about to probably be one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done in my life. All right, here we go.
There you go.
Slower, slower. There we go. There we go, Coach.
Right there.
Right there.
That's a good man.
Everybody make some noise for the UFC heavyweight champion of the world!
We've talked about this all day, how big a fan Stipe is of Cleveland sports. It's got to be a crazy time here.
2016 was, I mean, it's almost like a year you hope to repeat because, I mean, these guys are still doing it. Cavs are doing it. He's still doing it. Seeing the city, I mean, you couldn't go anywhere without anybody either or in Cleveland, Cavs, or cheering for him. It was hands down the best, like, moments of city I've ever seen.
Cavs franchise, Indians franchise. I say Stipe Miocic is a Cleveland franchise. Were you in the building the night that he defended his title against House Wolverine?
I was biting my fingernails. I was freaking out. Seeing him come out and the whole stadium shut down, lights were off. We were all and then the song starts. I was like, oh, look, I get chills thinking about it right now. I'm telling you, it was hands down one of the best things I've ever seen.
Here we go!
You ever imagine, though, that you would headline the Q?
This place was electric. It gives me goosebumps thinking about it.
As we walk across, heading into the queue, I mean, you probably were here as a kid, as a teenager.
100%.
You ever thought that it would be yours, even if it was just for one night?
Never. You know, it was, Hey, how you doing, sir?
Welcome back.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Live from the sold-out Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio.
LeBron James's house, the King's Castle.
Yeah.
But for one night, September 10th, 2016, it belonged to Stipe Miocic. You ever imagine, though, that you would headline the Q?
No, never. I was just so happy to fight in Cleveland. That was a great time in my life. You know, I won the title. I got married a month later, and then, you know, they pretty much gave me a call right after. They said, hey, you want to fight in Cleveland in September? And I said, yeah, of course. You know, I'm never going to back down from a fight.
Especially not at home.
Oh, never. Honestly, I was super lucky, man. This place was electric. It gives me goosebumps thinking about it.
5-minute round. Here we go.
Walk me through the night.
It was a great fight. You know, I had some adversity, which I think was great. Show us how we do in Cleveland.
Oh, my goodness. Miocic in huge trouble.
Left hand, boom, you stiffen up, wake up.
And he's chasing over him down.
And I was like, oh, man, I was dazed for a split second, but I was looking up, I saw exactly what was going on, but yeah, he definitely hurt, there's no question.
In this big moment, right, at home, and you're dealing with that, how do you get right back to focus?
My coaches.
There's absolutely no way you heard him. This place was a madhouse.
I usually just hear my coach and my wife. That's all I usually hear.
Right hand by Stipe.
And an uppercut.
And the finish.
Big ground and pound.
Ground and pound. Ground and pound.
Big shots. It's all over.
Stiffen them up.
Yep.
What happens next?
Jumped in the cage and said, what's up, you know?
Stipe Miocic remains the heavyweight champion. Wow. He wins here at home.
You know, came back from adversity and won the fight in great fashion. Dream come true. It was one of the best nights of my life.
Cleveland!
The baddest man on the planet, ladies and gentlemen.
OH!
I-O.
People were posting videos, you know, about the fight after, and everyone was going, OHO, scheming. I'm actually getting emotional about thinking about it. It's just cool to see. The people were having my back. It means so much to me. It's very grateful to be from such an amazing city.
Cleveland, the city. You guys represent that to the core.
You know, with Cleveland, you know, no matter how bad it is here, we always dust ourselves off and get right back up and keep moving forward.
This is where the parade was.
Yeah.
You got to share in the parade with the Cavs.
Yep.
1.3 million people.
Yeah.
Alongside the King, LeBron James.
It was surreal. You know, it was the hottest day, I swear. What's up, homie? And
The fanfare, like this.
Seven.
Like this. All day this has been happening. People craning their necks to get a little piece of Stipe.
That's awesome.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
I mean, come on, man.
I just get people, man. They got my back. You know, I'm just happy, man. I'm just happy that I can, you know, give me and my wife, you know, a beautiful home, take care of our dogs, you know. And, you know, I'm just blessed that I can do that.
Cleveland, Ohio zone, Stipe Miocic.
Cleveland, we got champion, baby.
Cleveland is a sports city, and let me tell you, they love their champion.
You know, for a long time, people made fun of the city of Cleveland.
I know, right?
The Cavs were the laughing stock.
Yep, they're
the Indians.
Mistake by the lake.
You know what I'm saying? The Indians, you got booed out of buildings.
Yeah.
But now people believe.
Yep.
This could be it. It's all over. Just like that. Stipe Miocic.
How's it feel to be a part of that resurgence?
Oh, you have no idea. This city needed it, man. I'm just so happy to see the city's so alive. You know, that's what it's all about here in Cleveland. We got each other's backs no matter how bad it is and how good it is.
Come on!
That third title fight, like, man, nobody's done it.
I get the chance for that title for the third time, I'm going to break the record.
No doubt in your mind.
No doubt.
There's no heavyweight that
They
can
can put me against King Kong, and I'll smash him.